Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Texas going up against Miami. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Randy Johnson.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that is downstairs. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
On the ground to third. On the run, sends it over to first. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So a man at first. Here's Bryce Harper. And that is out of play. Crow Armstrong stands at first with 1 out. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trout. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next offering is in the dirt. Puts a bunt down. Betts hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Martinez, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
1 out, base is empty. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Harper. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. And now, Cal Raleigh. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Check
2
swing.
balls,
Did he
1
go?
strike.
No, he didn't. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the dirt, but kept close. This one in the dirt.
Two balls, 1 strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Puts a bunt down. Zips it across. They get the out on Acuna. Back at Truist Park. New inning getting started. Seager stands in now. Johnson back to work. Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike. Johnson, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a 2-seamer.
2 strikes.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Here's Betts. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
They say you win.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's too low. And a count 2-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Just missed. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And now Bobby Grich. Now a check swing, but he held up. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
On the ground. Knocks it down. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
The catcher,
2 outs, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Samuel Basallo. And first offering is fouled off. Grich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Squirts away a little bit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Just
Outside, that's the
missed.
ball.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss at 102 at the
One ball,
knees.
2 strikes.
And that
2-2
one
the
missing
count.
low. Puts a bunt down. Bare hands it. Tough play. Terry Pendleton digs in now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That one at triple digits.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
One ball.
And a pitch
2
out,
strikes.
but nothing going on. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a sac bunt here. Harper. Oh, a great flip. And he's safe at first. Next is the designated hitter, Tony Oliva. On the ground, could be 2. Seager over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Now it's the shortstop.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That just
Nope, that's
misses. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. Swung on, belted. Trout on his horse. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, now the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And a foul ball. Out there to center. Rodriguez racing after it. That drops in, plays it on a hop. So a man on base to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 4.
And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Trying to move him over here. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Henderson over at second, 1 down. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees. Pickoff move to second. Ricky dives back in. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now the first baseman, number 23. And
Ball
takes
1.
low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking
2
ball
balls,
misses down
2
and away. Puts a bunt down. Grabs it barehanded, and he beats it. He's safe. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runner at first with no outs here. Ball one there. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a
1 ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
And a sac bunt here. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. First and second, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Move to first. Rodriguez dives back in safely. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. Runner takes off.
I got 1 ball,
Throw.
1 strike.
Save. That one inside, and a count 2-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Second and third here, 1 away. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. A bunt, and it's popped up. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. So bases loaded with 1 away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Golden opportunity right here. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Rodriguez. On second, Raleigh on it. First with 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
A little anxious, a
No ball,
little
2 strikes.
aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Puts a bunt down. The throw to first. And Albies is retired. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here comes Corey Seager. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now a fly ball to right center. Junior hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit.
Now batter, the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Foul ball there. And now the lefty.
Inside, ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Number 5, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Griffey gets under it. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now Terry Pendleton. And there's a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Drops a bunt down the first base side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next to hit, Tony Oliva. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one in triple digits. Oliva checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Puts a bunt down. And safe at first, a bunt single. And the batter will be the shortstop. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Pickoff move to first. Oliva back in on a dive. Oliva, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Henderson hustles it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Betts is on the move. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Rodriguez up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
2 on, 2 outs. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Bunts it in the air, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, and now the DH, Bobby Grich. Johnson back to work. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
0-1's the count.
Just off the outside edge, and the count even 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Samuel Basallo. Fly to left his first time. And that one pulled foul. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. And that misses. 2-1. And a strike on the outside edge. Up and in. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And the 0-2. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch just misses. Crow Armstrong goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. That one pushed foul.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
The 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. Great effort, but it gets down.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it hits the fence. 1 run's in. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now to third, and he gets back safely. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. Fouled off left side.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first.
He's in there.
Save! He's out following the drop third strike. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Acuna now. That one fouled off. Raleigh, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Steps off and looks to first.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Bunted back towards the mound. There's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2. Acuna runs. Pitch is low. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's a 1-run game. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Little chopper rolls foul. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt. Albies up to third on the wild pitch. And he steals third without a throw. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Tony Oliva getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Bunts it towards the mound. And no throw. He's into first easily. First and second. 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. Runner around third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Mike Trout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now it's Corey Seager.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back, the second baseman.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that. With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Foul ball.
And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Look
That ball
out.
hit him.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play,
Inside,
Boo.
ball 1.
Inside, just missed. That misses the zone. 2-0.
2 balls.
Seager
no strike.
over at second. Betts at first. 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. So now here's the DH, Bobby Grich.
Bobby Grich.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And it is 2-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Basallo will hit next. Chris Sale comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And there's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2. 1 ball.
Skips
2
in,
strikes.
and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, number 23. Check swing, called strike. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. And they add on. It's 5-3. One out, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult,
1 ball,
especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Harper. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. There goes Junior. That's in for a strike. Throw to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner goes again. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Now move to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and here is Ricky Henderson. Popped up first base side. Under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
The right fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Bases empty, one away. Here, the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he takes a strike. Outside corner.